Before you continue watching the video, listen carefully. Success is never just about being talented. It's always about someone who fell many times but refused to stay down. And the story you're about to hear isn't about someone who triumphed, but about someone who lost everything until they understood that failure is life's greatest teacher. There was a young man named Marcus, born into humble circumstances, a life full of pressures. Every step of the way was a challenge. Marcus dreamed of being successful, but he was trapped by one thought: I'm not like the people who win. I always lose. While others see failure as the end, Marcus saw it as a destiny he had to live with. His first project was small, a simple electronics shop. He pinned all his hopes on it. He invested all his savings. But after 3 months, he lost everything. The debts piled up and people said, "It's clear you're not qualified for the job you're doing." Their words hurt him, but the greatest pain was inside because he believed them even for a moment. Marcus tried many projects: sales, trading, design, freelancing, and he failed at them all. And every time he failed, he felt like the world was closing in on him. He kept asking himself, why am I not like everyone else? Why can't anything I do succeed? But what Marcus didn't understand then was that failure isn't your enemy. Failure shapes you, teaches you, and breaks your ego so that it can rebuild you. One night, after yet another failure, Marcus sat on his old bed, holding his head, and in his mind, 2 voices echoed. The first, they discourage us and say, "Enough, you've tried so many times." The second, they say, "Well, try again. Maybe you'll succeed this time." And this battle was bigger than any previous loss. And finally, a voice inside Marcus said, "Fail again, but never stop trying until you achieve the dream you long for." Marcus began to learn from his failures. Every project he failed at was a reason for him to learn something new. He started building a new project, but this time he thought outside the box, with the experience of years of failure. And one day, after the project was completed, the first client came, then the second, and then things started to move and flourish slowly, but not quickly. Months later, the project began to grow. Marcus began to understand an important truth. Success isn't an event, it's a result. It's the culmination of years of work, even failure, and learning from every single one. And the failure that everyone else saw as a flaw was precisely what made Marcus different. Failure made him stronger, smarter, more experienced, less fearful, and hungry for success. Within 5 years, the project had become a major player. It had a team, a large building, and branch offices in several cities. And Marcus had become a prominent figure in the business world. But when you ask him, what helped you succeed the most, he doesn't say intelligence, capital, or luck. He says, my initial setbacks and failures, because every fall strengthened him, and every failure brought him one step closer to the success that awaited him after the doors that initially closed when he first started. But when Marcus reflected on his past, every time he failed, one of the most direct reasons was that the path had been corrected. What he considered the end turned out to be the beginning, and this made him understand the truth everyone runs from. The people who succeed are not the ones who never fail, but the people who succeed are the ones who fail and get back up until they reach great success. Every bright path had a dark beginning. Don't forget the moment you say, I'll keep going, even if I fall 1,000 times. Failure isn't proof that you're incapable, it's proof that you're trying. And those who try succeed, no matter how long it takes, no matter how tired they are, no matter how many times they try. Remember, success doesn't require someone who never makes mistakes. Success requires someone who doesn't repeat the same mistake twice. And don't be afraid of falling. Be afraid of staying stuck after you fail. And don't forget that every failure in your life is a stepping stone to success. The question you should ask yourself now is, will you keep going, or will you forget your dreams and settle for the life you're living now after your first failure? All successful people started and failed and learned and kept going until they reached where they are now. And the day will come when you say to yourself, I succeeded because I failed many times and learned from my failures. Sparkle, subscribe and start your journey now with Think and Move to achieve success and a new beginning for a bright future. Down arrow, take your first steps. Down arrow.